Question. Have you ever been in one of those situations where you just finished a beautiful day and life's going absolutely amazing, when out of left field it just decides to uppercut you, leaving you with the most heinous cough known to man and a headache and fever that is equally just as painful? Where did all of these symptoms come from? And what the hell is going on with my body? Well, look no further, because in today's video, I'm going to be talking to you guys about viruses and the different life cycles that they decide to take on. Viruses are very simple organisms, consisting of an outer protein coating surrounding a bundle of genetic material, which is typically RNA or DNA. And in order for the viruses to reproduce, they must then find a host cell to successfully do just that. The first method of reproduction takes on a much more rapid approach, with the virus basically hijacking the cell's various mechanisms while at the same time pumping out those copies. In this process, the virus finds and clings onto its host cell, also known as attachment, before injecting its genetic material into the cell, in a process also known as insertion. After the genetic material enters the cell, the virus creates more and more copies of itself until eventually the host cell pops under the pressure in a form of cell death that we call lysis. Finally, the bursted cell releases numerous copies of itself to repeat the steps of the lytic cycle. This next viral life cycle commonly occurs when there are less host cells in the environment for a virus to take over, and its steps take much more time to complete. Following the process of insertion, the genetic material that enters the cell combines with the DNA of its host. Now, instead of initially killing the cell, the viral genes are repressed while the host cell goes through its normal functions such as replication. This dormancy state can last a while before something in the cell occurs to weaken those repressed genes and kick them back into their active state. And what do they do when they're back in their active state? They go right back to replicating, making the cell fat, and lysing once more. And that, my friends, is what is known as the lysogenic cycle. And there you have it. This has been an overview of a virus's life cycle. In this video, we've covered the lytic cycle followed by the lysogenic. In the lytic cycle, it takes on a bit more of a rapid approach, leaving the host cell no time to react, whereas in lysogenic, it goes through a bit of a dormant stage before eventually kicking back into gear. And that is all I have to say about that. Hopefully this video was beneficial to y'all, and toodles.